Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, are you having some oiling issues in your bar and chain? Okay, and your chain get kind of loose, like how mine is right now? Alright, I got a solution for that. Okay, let's take a dive down, we'll see what we got going on here, okay? Alright friends, let's remove the side cover. Yeah, okay. See all that debris? You know, I've been cutting some of that, I've been cutting down some pine trees because I had a storm here last Saturday and I've been cutting the pine trees and that's pretty sticky stuff. All right, let me show you something real quick, guys. You guys can't see this, hold on. All right, get a load of this. Look at all that. All right, when you guys are cutting down pine trees or cutting up pine trees, take your side cover off your friends and get this goo out of here. See all that? Look at that. That pine is pretty sticky shit. Look at that. And make sure you double check on your stuff here in the sprocket and everything, because right now this hasn't been oiling that great and I've been getting to see why. Look at all the debris in here. All right. So we're just going to take all this and get all this out of here. All right. I'm going to put you guys back on the stand so I can do this with both hands. Okay, guys? Hold on. Bear with me here for a minute. All right. Wow, this is a mess. Okay, the burr's not too bad. I feel a little bit of a burr right here, a little bit on the end here. You guys probably can't see it that good from the camera, but look at it. Not bad, not bad. Well, yeah, guys, whenever you, especially pine wood, all right, when you're cutting this, because that tree that got knocked down from the storm last Saturday afternoon, she's really wet. I mean, it wasn't even dead, but the wind blew her right down and just, it blew through here like a tornado. I swear to God, I thought it was a tornado, but it was one of them straight high winds, which are pretty much like tornado force, okay? Anyway, so that bar's all right. All right, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blow this out as easy as possible, so hold on, guys. Underneath this cover, you have your oil tank vent, okay? If that gets clogged up, your oil pump won't pump the oil properly because there's not enough vent to make it work, okay? Oh, that pine, boy, crappy stuff. Sure smells good though. Like I just did, and check it out, because if you're not getting enough oil, that's the problem. You'll burn up your bar and chain. You don't want to do that. Friends, now we're clean now, okay? Yeah, so whenever you're cutting them pine trees, especially pine trees, when they're you know, still alive, they're freshly knocked down by the weather or whatever like that, make sure you double check your inside of your cover, because if you don't, as you can see what my saw would look like, you're gonna have a problem. See how much cleaner we are now, guys? See? Now we should work fine. All right, let's get her primed up 6 times, guys. We'll fire it and see how the oil is working. All right, here we go. All right, that's what you want to see. Have your oil come out of your oil right there. That's the trough that the oil comes up through and gets to your bar and chain. All right, so we're working just fine. Okay, now friends, I made this video because I wanted to show you guys, especially cutting the pine trees. Okay, the live ones, especially after storm damages. When you're cutting that stuff up, after a little while, go back and double check your bar and your chain on the side cover, your saw here, like I just showed you. Because if you're not oiling right and you're running kind of hot, and you start getting a little smoke off the bar and chain, stop, pull your side cover off your saw, and make sure your oiler is working properly. If it ain't, then you got too much crud in there and your vent tube might be plugged up. And if it is, you have to pull your tube out and blow through the line, because your tube is actually inside your oil tank and your reservoir. All right. In this case right here, I did have some debris in this little outlet right here. Okay. There was some debris in there, so I had to blow it out, and now we're working just fine. So yeah, just double check your side covers, guys, and make sure they're not too bad, because they get clogged up, you won't oil in your bar and chain. All right. So just another helpful tip for you guys. All right, guys. You guys like my videos? Give me one of these. I appreciate it. Okay. And if you wouldn't mind, when you subscribe, hit the subscribe button and then hit the notification bell. You'll get all my notifications when I make videos or go live. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time, and thanks for watching, and appreciate all you guys' support. It means a lot. Okay. We'll catch you in the next video.